Hi guys, welcome to today's session. So it's Chamaka Okorofa speaking with Impact Ha. Thank you all for joining. As much as possible, please invite your friends, tell them that we've started. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get right into settling in, getting your pens and your paper. But while you're settling in, tell your friends to join, and you can also tell me where you're joining from. I can see that there are people from Cameroon. Good morning, Eleanor from Cameroon. Good morning, Felicia from Nigeria. Good morning, Caroline. Victor from Nigeria. Hi, Tino from Zimbabwe. Jemima from Kenya. Lovely. Um, okay. I'm just going to give you guys like 3 minutes, 5 minutes to settle in. I'm actually struggling with network issues, so that's why my camera is not turned on. The moment I turn on my camera, it's possible that you'll probably not hear me clearly. Please, can you all hear me? Oh, okay, thank you all. Please send the link, tell your friends to join. Okay, I trust we are all here and ready to get right into it. I'm about to share my screen. Like I said, I have terrible network issues, so please bear with me. So far, since this session has begun, does anybody have anything to tell me? Hi. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. Hi, can you all see my screen? Good morning, Ramatu from Ghana. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So today's session is about growing your sales with Google Business Profile. So I'm actually going to be, I'm going to start the session, and along the line, Stephanie is going to come in. But with me, I have my moderators. If you have any question, if you're uncertain about anything I'm saying, feel free to drop it below in the Q&A box. My moderators will tend to you promptly. Now, today's session is about growing your sales with Google Business Profile. Has any one of you used Google Business Profile before? You can also answer. You can drop it down below in the chat box. Tell me your experience. Oh, I can see some thumbs up. Nice. We have enlightened people on this platform. We like that here. The next thing we are going to be focusing on in this session is one, we discover Google Business Profile and its benefits. Two, we set up a Google Business Profile account. And three, we create an attractive listing on Google Business Profile. So these are the objectives that we're going to walk through in this session. I am Chiamaka, by the way, and I'm going to be taking you on this session. So please get your pens and your paper and just get ready to be imparted. Okay, we're diving in now. Now, discover Google Business Profile and its benefit. I asked earlier if any one of you have used Google Business Profile before. I saw thumbs up. I want to ask again. How are you able to, in a sense, showcase your businesses to your customers? What ways are you able to sell your businesses to customers for them to have a clear understanding of what you're offering? You can see. Ooh. Oh, this is your first time hearing about Google Business Profile. Well, I think there's always a first time for everything. And yeah, it helps that you're in this class now. You're going to learn, you're going to understand everything that Google Business Profile is about. Oh, I have a lot of it's my first time. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, sit tight and we'll dive right into it. Now, for you to actually own it, that patronize your business. Now, if any one of you has a smartphone that you're currently with, maybe you're using your laptops and you have a smartphone with you, if you're currently able to browse while you're on this session, I think we should do a search, a quick search for the best restaurant that made soft chicken in maybe Kenya or Ghana. And in doing that search, what tools do you think you're going to use to do the search on your phones? How are you going to do the search? Are you going to type something like chicken in town? We are looking for the best, by the way. Are you going to write, can you find a restaurant near me? Or what are you going to, how would your search query be like? Um, Simwaba said that she once used Google Business, but her profile is private to the public, but can only be viewed by her. We'll learn all about that in this class. Okay, restaurants with the best reviews, yes. Google search best chicken in town near me, correct. Best chicken restaurant in Kenya, best place to buy chicken in town, perfect. I like the responses I'm getting. Okay, so we're going to be moving on. So you understand that you actually have to do a search to discover, what your offerings are. I'm going to try turning on my camera, but honestly, my internet is not great. Hi. Okay, can you all see me and hear me too? That's also very important. Thank you. So we're going to be moving on. How do you discover the latest restaurants in town? We had an activity earlier on where I asked you to pull out your smartphones and, if you were actually using your laptops to browse in this session, and imagine you're hunting for like the best restaurants that make soft chicken in your town. And I'm happy with the responses that I got, but the tools that you used were your search engines, like what you queried in your search engine, the phrases that you put. So based on this search that you conducted and you carried out, we can say that discovering a particular place that is linked to what you are looking for. Now that we've done that, we're going to move on to Google Maps. You can't talk about Google Business Profile and remove Google Maps. The benefits of using Google Maps for businesses are vast, they are numerous, and all of them amount to helping you get seen, found, and building, critical relationships with customers and consumers. You can't tell somebody that, oh, you do this, and they literally can't find you. Like the person that talked about how she has set up, he or she, I don't know if you're he or is she, you've set up your Google My Business profile, and unfortunately, you're not able to other people are not viewing your page, and then it's only you. There's really no point starting a business where it's only you that is visible, and so Google Maps is sort of like a web-based service that provides detailed information about geographical regions and sites around the world, in addition to conventional roadmaps. Google Maps offers aerial and satellite views of many places. In some cities, Google Maps offers street views comprising of photographs taken from vehicles. Personally, when I want to maybe go to a new place and I'm not quite conversant with that space, I go online and I search for the place and then I click on directions. Directions takes me to the maps, and then when you see those like the directions that is showing you, you actually have a place where you can actually preview and see the streets, the corners, the turns you're going to be making. I don't know if any one of you have. done that while searching for maybe a business, or you're going to a new space that you're not conversant with. I've done that. You can give me feedback in the chat box below. Please tell me when you're not hearing me and I'm not as audible. I'd really love to know that I'm audible. Okay. We use WAZE in SA. Okay. 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 Thank you, Josephine. I'm audible. So we're going to be moving on. Now, we're going to look at some of the benefits of using Google Maps. Can anybody off the top of their head tell me any benefits for using Google Maps? Anybody? I'm not seeing any response. Okay, it's okay. I have a response here. Okay, it saves time, visibility, getting new clients, awareness, visibility, company, location, perfect. You all should be taking this class for me, you know? It seems like you all have it figured out. But anyways, we're going to go back to benefits of using Google Maps. Thank you all for your responses. Now, Google Maps acts as both a search engine to find businesses users are searching for, and then as a map to direct users to that particular location. The local search capability allows Google Maps to pin and list businesses that relate to user search. You know, another of the benefits is, in addition to providing a business phone number, Google Maps also highlights other contact or visiting information. Like, you're not just seeing just the business phone number, you're seeing other things. Like, okay, if I want to go here, this is like I shared earlier on in my example. Google Maps will literally take pictures for you, because it's connected to like their satellite network. So you can literally, when you're going through the directions, you can see, oh, this is the next turning. Oh, this is that picture I saw. It does much more than, provide business phone numbers. And then the directions and website features that is naturally a part of Google Maps that Google Maps provide for businesses. And then the last one we're going to look at is, users nowadays are very much infatuated with images. With the advent of social media platforms like Instagram, um, on Twitter too, there's TikTok, we're very used to pictorial content. So, it appeals to a person's visual representation of the business they're looking for. And from images, your business offers, photos to consumer. Let's say you deal in confections, you sell gourmet confections, and you want to appeal to customers when they search you out. You obviously would put like a very mouth-watering picture so that even if they were not searching for you particularly, that picture that you put, that Google Maps would then push to people like us that constantly are searching for good treats in various locations that we are at. We just allow them make a U-turn. So Google Maps, it curates a visual showcase of your business as a sneak peek of the product or the service to what, your whole business is like. It's like a brand. If you know how to use Google Maps very well to your advantage, it can literally help you put yourself out there. Like, put pictures that you want people to see, and you get clients just by using only Google Maps. We've not even entered into the Google My Business profile. So hope you all are with me and you've like understood so far like some of the benefits of using Google Maps. Thank you. Thank you all for your responses. Oh, um, can you all see me? Okay. Yeah, I noticed my internet I is yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be moving on. From time to time, my camera will come on and to go back off as a function of network issues. Please bear with me. Please don't be offended. Thank you. Now, what is Google Business Profile? Can anyone tell me what Google Business Profile is? Well, since a lot of you said that you don't know what Google Business Profile is, I'm going to be kind enough and tell you what Google Business Profile is. So, Google Business Profile is like a virtual phone book. It's sort of like, not sort of, it is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google search and maps. And that includes adding your business name, the location, and as people can reach you, monitoring and replying to customers' reviews, adding photos, learning where and how people are searching for you, and much more. Not only does, Google Business Profile make your business easier to find on Google, online directories such as Google Business Profile, it helps you reach potential customers that would otherwise not know how to find you. Who can say that in the last month or so they've not gone on Google at all? Like you've not used Google, you don't even have any interaction with Google. Yes, you see, I Google every day. Excellent. So you can see that already, because Google is already a big platform on its own, aligning with their business profile page automatically gives you an edge over people doing businesses, you know, because even sometimes, even when I'm on Google, I'm not looking for a particular thing, but it just pops up. Maybe as a function of my query, other people's search engine optimization, you just find out that it is much better to go with somebody that's been doing it for a very long time and everybody knows that person has been doing it. Just align yourself with them. And the way you can align yourself with Google is by using their business profile. Now, it's a free tool, like I said. It manages how your business appears on Google search and maps. And it includes, you can add your name, you can add, where you're located. You can add, oh, you can reach me at so so and so time. And then people then see the reviews that customers have made on your businesses to sort of help them with decision making. Now, we're going to be moving on to the next slide, which is why is Google Business Profile important for your business? When it comes to anything like tech related in this rapidly advancing digital world, you might actually think that, Google is old news because there's things like ChatGTP, and because you might think like that, you would now say, Google My Business has been here for a long time. Is it still relevant in 2025? Well, let's actually dive right into what the statistics say about Google My Business. Now, 97% of people learn more about a local company online than anywhere else. I don't know if any one of you engage in like searches, but you can would I say you can understand that when you want to search for a thing online, when you want to search for a thing, not even online, most times instinctively you just go online. You don't even ask questions because, well, I have internet, you know. So 97% of people learn more about a local company online than anywhere else. Quite frankly, it's not great for a person that is not even part of the organization to tell you about an organization until maybe you do your own personal research. And well, digitalization is helping with that. Now, more specifically, 91% of adults use search engines to find information. Aside from that, 56% of actions on Google Business Profile listings are website visits. And 24% of actions are called to the businesses. And then 20% are direct actions like direct searches. So based on all these statistics, because I'm still listing out some of them, we have 64% of consumers that have used Google Business Profile to find contact details for a local business. And then 16% of businesses receive more than 100 calls each month just from Google Business Profile alone. And now these statistics I'm giving you is, I think, in 2021, and then we are in 2025. You can understand that if we conduct another statistical research, it would have definitely tripled or quadrupled. But this is just to walk you through, like, you get the gist. You understand what we are trying to. You see, somebody just wrote, I just searched for my business on Google and found it. Well, that's enough. That's enough on this for us to let's move on to the next because I think we've spent so much time. Now we have here on slide 9 benefits of using Google Business Profile. Now, I think can anyone here tell me like a benefit that they've had if you've ever used Google Business Profile? If you've not used it before, that's fine. If you have, can you share on a benefit? I'm going to be reading your comments below. Let me see. There's nothing. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm going to help you out because I'm nice like that. Now, okay. Huh. I think I get useful insights on improving. Perfect. I know I'm working with smart people here for visibility, customer connection. It has helped me get internet. Gosh. Don't worry, Vida. We're in the same. We're going to learn all about how to use Google My Business, customer engagement. Thank you all for your responses. Now, while a quick search on Google is effective for narrowing down your options, especially for consumers like you and I on a mobile device, 86% of people use Google Maps to locate businesses nearby. Google My Business account setup will allow your business to show up for searches in the Google Maps view. Google My Business also helps you build trust with customers. Like the person that literally just went online and searched for her business and found it. It's another way that a person can prove, oh, this person is credible, like, oh, for them to physically be present here, I can actually trust them. Guys, the main moderator is here. Her name is Stephanie. I'm going to bring her up. I had a lovely time with you guys, but I think she's going to have a lovelier time with you guys. So please, Stephanie, can you unmute your mic?
Yes, Chiamaka, you are the absolute best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be joining from. I'm so sorry to be joining this late. I had a little delay on my end, and for that, I apologize. You know, I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are the MVPs. We shouldn't keep, in my language, they will say one down bad road. They don't keep the king waiting. So you guys are the king here, and I kept you waiting. For that, I apologize. Okay, so let me continue from where my beautiful colleague stopped. I mean, shout out to you, Chiamaka. Thank you so much. Could you please stop sharing your screen so that I can share mine? Okay. So guys, can you see my screen? Please confirm you can see my screen. Uh, okay. Okay. What am I? I think Chiamaka stopped at Oh, sorry. Wasn't true. Sorry. Hold on for me, guys. Okay. I think she stopped at benefit. Okay. Here we are. So, to add to all my wonderful colleague has been saying, I would want us to, create it together because I do understand myself. Can you guys see my screen? Please confirm you can. Chiamaka, please, are you seeing my concept notes? My speaker notes,
No, no, no. I'm seeing the main like
the main, okay.
presentation. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So, guys, what I'll be doing is also showing you how this is being created so that we can do it together. Let me just Google Business. Okay. So we can create the Google Business Profile together because I heard when my colleague was taking, some people said they were not familiar, some people said they've never heard it before. So we're going to create it together so that you would understand this is what it's about. And I would like to show you a visual of that as well. Let me, okay, I want to be sure that okay, you guys are seeing my screen. Okay. Okay. So now you want to look for a restaurant, say a cafe. I stay around Asokoro here in Abuja, so I say a cafe in Asokoro. Let me should bring it to my main page. Why is it taking me here? Sorry guys, let me close this. Okay. Cafe Asokoro. Keeps coming here. I don't know. Sorry guys. Let me see. Why is this happening? Okay, let me close this and start again. Cafe Asokoro. Okay. So guys, can you see my screen? Are you seeing the option it brought? So now I am looking for a restaurant in Abuja. I'm looking for the closest cafe. This is this is how what a Google Business Profile will do to your business page. Guys, please can you confirm you're seeing my screen? I'm trying to. You're seeing my screen. Thumbs up. Oh, okay. Okay, so now I want a restaurant close to my house, somewhere serene, somewhere calm. I come on Google and I type in cafe in Asokoro because I stay close to Asokoro. You can put your own address, anyone, and it brings these options for me. I click on this. We get to see their cafe. So this is what a preview. I'm trying to just show you, not just relying on it theoretically, what a Google Business Profile does for your business. I'm trying to show you what will happen when we do open a Google Business Profile. So now it brings the name of the cafe. It goes as far as even like my colleague mentioned, pictures. I can see pictures of the cafe. I can see, even customers can upload their picture. This is from a customer 3 years ago. You get to see how the environment is. You get to see that it's serene. You see the food they serve. You have sort of a basic knowledge of what goes on in the cafe without even being there. Now, imagine you're a tourist in a different country. and you want to go to a nice cafe close to you, the first place you go to is Google and see, okay, what is this? What are the options close to me? You see the website. This is the website here. You go on their website, you get to see more about the business. You can see the direction. My colleague was talking about Google Map earlier. This is it. This is the Google Map right here. You get to see the place on the map because some people do not really know how to locate an establishment just by the address, and it's understandable. But with the help of this map, you get to see the landmark. We get to see that, oh, okay, it's actually on Yakubu Gowon Crescent. You make sure you find yourself in the Yakubu Gowon Crescent. You see other landmark close to the place. So it will be very easy for you to, arrive at that particular location itself. You get to see their phone number, you get to call them before getting to the location. A very good example of that was for me years ago. I think I traveled to a country, and on getting there, we wanted to go dine in a local restaurant close to us, and we were not sure because we had run out of their currency that we changed. And we're asking, okay, going to this restaurant, are they going to accept the naira we had? Are they going to accept dollars, or would they accept any other form of transfer? And with the help of their Google business profile, I was able to take their phone number, give them a call. Oh, we would like to come and eat. This is the quantity we want. However, we do not have your local currency as we'll be traveling back to our country the next day. Can we still come down? You get. So from there, they were able to give us the lowdown information that, okay, yes, would accept dollars, would accept, so you get to know more. These are information that you will not necessarily find on their Google business profile, but because their phone number is being provided, you can give them a call. Now, you can come down here and see review. This is an interaction between you and your customer. You get to see people drop different reviews. Look at, I'm glad I did it. One what to sum it up, the whole experience was amazing. I mean, this is a wonderful review. Imagine I'm just finding myself in Abuja for the very first time. It brings option for me on Google. Reviews like this, organic, and they are organic because nobody's sitting down to put out thousands of reviews. I mean, how do you get thousands of people to drop a positive review? So you can see the amazing review. You're interacting with the page. You get to have an idea of what it's like to go there, and you go there, someone is saying polite staff, great coffee. I'm in town, I'm looking for a place to get a great coffee. Of course, I would want to interact with this business. I want to go down there because what I am looking for at the moment is a great coffee. It goes a step further. It shows you the location, the address. This is the address. For people that, maybe you live in Abuja like myself, I might not need the map. I know Kwame Nkrumah, just go to the streets, number 84, boom, boom, I've located the place. But for someone like a tourist, I've never been to Abuja before, you're coming to Abuja for the very first time, of course, you would want to make use of the map so that you do not waste, transport going from one location to the other, or you don't even get lost in a country you're not familiar with. So the map helps you track down to the exact location you are going to, that their phone number, like I said, and the price per person. I personally find this very useful because maybe when you're going to a restaurant for the very first time, guys, I hope I'm not too fast. I'm just catching myself now. I hope I'm not too fast. I'm just trying for us to have an idea of how you can see a picture of what my colleague has been talking about, so you get to understand it. Hope I'm not too fast, guys. Please, thumbs up. Hope I'm not too fast. Am I too fast? Should I slow down? Do you want me to go back? Do you have questions? Okay, we're good. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so now you get to see price per person. Price per person basically is just telling you per person if you come here and eat a standard meal. Let's say if you want a cup of coffee, with a side of samosa, and I've been to the cafe, so I'm familiar with their menu. So maybe you want samosa, you want just few things for breakfast. One person should spend roughly about 50,000. So you are aware before even going to the restaurant, and you get to prepare. And there's no shame if you cannot afford it. If it's too expensive, oh, okay, this one is not for me, or let me explore another option. So you get all this information without even getting to the location and finding out, oh, it's too expensive or it's out of my budget. And then you start looking for another location. So they go further by saying service option, serves vegan dishes. Some people they don't want the dairy, they don't want the meat, they don't want all that. From this, you get the information. Some restaurant might not put this option, so you might call them to find out, do you serve vegan dishes? Let me know. Oh, my friend is vegan, my husband, my partner, or whatever is vegan. So let me know if you serve that. So this is also going to give you that information, and questions and answer. You get to see the analytics, you get to see the number of people that visit. And as a business owner, you get to see this more in your in your personal view because you get to see how many people interact with your profile when they interact, the strategic hours, and you'll be able to invest better, being aware of all this. Look at You get to even see this is their menu. You get to see that they serve coffee, chili sauce, tabletops, vegan mojito. You know all this information. So this is one of the many advantages of Google Business Profile because people get to know your business, understand what you do without even coming to your location and see if it's what they need. Someone coming to Abuja for the first time that wants to experience maybe our local cuisine might not necessarily go to a cafe like this because I mean you see what they're serving. You want to go to a more you know indigenous restaurants where they serve our local cuisine and all that. So from this, you are aware, oh, okay, this is not the restaurant for me. So yeah, and they put the links to their Instagram, to their Facebook. So maybe you don't get enough information you need yet. Their website, remember guys, you saw their website earlier. You get to go to their website, you go to their Facebook, go to their Instagram, see how people are interacting, to what people are saying about them. So yeah, so this is just a preview of their web results. You can see. So, guys, this is just a picture of what it will look like when you are done setting yours. I remember my colleague was, explaining all that to you. So this basically is what my colleague has been explaining to you. You get to use the map to locate the place directly. Look at it; it's very easy. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, you see where the place is. For some people that will say, oh, okay, I'm not familiar with, I don't understand the map. If it's telling me to go north, south, I'm not really good with directions. You can even put on the audio. The option is there somewhere. You put on the audio, it tells you exactly, okay, turn left, turn right, turn here, turn there. You get to, know all these things. So it's quite user friendly. You don't have to be an expert to make use of this features. So that being said, let's get into it. Let's create a Google Business Profile together. Get out your phone, your other device. Let's do it together so that you'd understand use. Or do you guys just want me to stick to theoretical aspect of it, or should we do it together? You guys get to pick. You guys are the kings here. Get to pick which one you want. You want us to do it together. You get to see how it's done. Ask your question. Make your mistakes. We correct them together, or we should stick to the theoretical aspect. Okay, somebody is saying, please slow down. But guys, I was asking if I was too fast. Try and slow down. Slow down, Jesus. Slow down. Oh, guys, and I asked. People gave me thumbs up. I'm sorry. I'm just checking the, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. It's because I came in late, so I'm just trying to make up for lost times. I apologize. I try zooming in the map. It can be clear. I think we did that before I left the page. You are too fast. Okay, guys. I apologize. My voice is breaking. I think it's your internet. Guys, is my voice breaking? Please confirm if it is so that I can correct it from my end. But I believe it's not. Chiamaka, please, are you hearing me clearly? Or is breaking? Chiamaka, is she on? Okay. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's do it. Practical, please. Create together. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Let's do it. Okay. I think, yeah, I didn't check the chat box. I apologize. I was just looking out for the emojis. Let's create one together. Even you're not hearing me clearly. Some people are saying no. Is it no to the creating it together? Lola and Victoria. Practical is also breaking that. Some are saying we can hear you. Some are saying we can't. No, it's not breaking. It's not breaking. I'm experiencing it. Okay, so guys, I think we're going to go with the majority here. Everybody's saying your voice is clear. I hear you. It's clear on my hand. So I think it is your network. But I'm going to slow down a bit. I'm so sorry if there's something. Okay, so let me just go. Let me start by going back. I think we still have a little more time. Let me start by going back to the page I showed you guys earlier in case you guys missed anything. So, but now I'll leave the chat open so that I can interact with you guys better. I sincerely apologize for that, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it on time. Okay. Okay, let me just put that aside. So guys, can you see my screen? We're back to the cafe screen. Can you see it now? Let me just take it briefly again for people that didn't hear me clearly. Mm. Your voice is very clear. Guys, people are saying the voice is clear. I don't know. If you can't hear me clearly, we're going to go with the majority here. If you can't hear me clearly, kindly log out and log back in. It could be your network. There's even a very high chance it is your network. Okay. So now let's just run through it one more time for the people that didn't get it. So now I'm saying I find myself, is my camera turned on? Oh, look at me doing all the hand gestures things, guys, thinking you were looking at me. Oh, hey, I apologize, my people. But can you see me? And there you go. Okay. So let's go back for the people that didn't get the voice is clear, it's only the speed. Okay, good, good. Noted, guys. I'm here to please you. I got you. Let's go back. Let's go back a bit. So I'm saying you find yourself in Abuja for the very first time and you don't know anywhere around, but you're in Asokoro. I stay close to Asokoro, so I would like to use Asokoro because I'm familiar with some of the restaurants. You you want to go to a cafe somewhere serene, somewhere you can have your cup of coffee, you can eat your bagel, donuts, whatever it is. Now you go on Google and you type in cafe in Asokoro. Google does this thing and it brings out these options for you. Now you're looking at them. Which one should I go for? Which one? Okay, Meshai coffee. I'm looking for a coffee. You click on it. Now, here it brings you the business, the Google business profile. Okay, wait, sorry guys. I'm trying to bring this down so that it doesn't disturb us. Okay, so you're trying to get more information about the business now. You have chosen Meshai Coffee. You have chosen Meshai Coffee because you're looking for a coffee, you're looking for a serene environment. You open their Google business profile. This is what you're seeing. You see the name of the establishment. You see pictures of the place, different pictures, some uploaded by the owners of the cafe and some uploaded by their customers. You say, okay, I'm looking for somewhere serene, somewhere I can read, maybe jump on a Zoom call, make one or two calls. You can see clearly that this environment offers that. You see more pictures, you see the entrance, you see the food they serve, you get to see their menu, you see everything, you see the waiters, you're like, okay, this fits what I'm looking for. Still on their Google business profile, you come down, you see their website. Now, their website, it can take you from this page to their main website where you get to see more information. Mind you, the information we are saying on the Google business profile, it is limited. So maybe you want to go to their page and gather more information. The option is there. This is the link. If you click on it now, I don't want us to, go and disrupt what we're doing. But if you click on their website now, it takes you to their page and you get to see the full offers, the full details, any information you need about the business, you get to see it there. Now, direction, like my colleague was saying earlier, she was talking about Google Maps. So I would like to show you what that looks like. This is the Google map of it. You get to see a clear image of it. So for someone like me that I'm familiar with Abuja, I will see that okay, it's on Yakubu one, it's not far from Banana Republic. You can see other landmarks close to the place. Someone like me, because I stay in Abuja, I might not necessarily need to use the map. I will come down here, I can see the address. Just by I know Kwame Nkrumah, I find myself at Kwame Nkrumah, and I just look at the building. It's usually numbered in chronological order. So you get to just pick the number of the house there, just drive down, you get to 84, and you're good. So, but someone like you find yourself in Abuja, you're a tourist, you've never been, the map is the easiest for you to get there. And someone is saying, oh, Steph, I don't really know how to read maps. I'm not really familiar with it. I don't know the directions. It gets confusing. No problem. There's always the option of you turning on the audio. You turn on the audio. It tells you, oh, after 50 miles, turn left, turn right, turn. So you get to locate the establishment. So aside seeing the pictures, look at the phone number is there. I mentioned it earlier. You can just pick their phone number and make a call. I cited an example of how I found myself in a country a few years ago, and a day before, departing the country, we decided, what, let's go and have a taste of their local cuisine. And we went online, we found their Google business profile, and we asked ourselves, okay, but we are out of their foreign currency of the country. My friends and I were already exhausted the one we changed. We had only naira and I think dollars left with us. So we're able to take their number and call them. Oh, please, we are coming. We are four in number. We'd like to have this. We'd like to have that. However, we do not have your currency again. We have our naira. We have our dollars. and there's option to transfer. Do you take any? And they were able to tell, okay, come down, we would accept dollars, So these are information that are not provided on the Google business profile, but because their number is provided, we could call them directly to get this information. Guys, are we together? I hope I'm not too fast again. So you come down a bit to get to see the reviews. These are organic reviews. Nobody will sit down and write 1,000. Where would they even get 1,000 profiles to drop comments on their page form? So you can trust that these are organic reviews. Someone is saying, can you slow down a bit? Ha, guys. Okay. Someone is saying, I want to go to this restaurant. Let me go to their page and gather more information. You can see the reviews here. This is a customer that says, I am glad I did. One word to sum it up, the whole experience was amazing. Now, as someone that has never been to the restaurant, I have been to the restaurant, so then let me use myself. Let's say you, as a tourist, you come to Nigeria, maybe you come from Gambia, you come from Ghana, you've never been, you're going for the first time. By the time you see 1,001 amazing reviews, there's a high chance you would go to that restaurant, because now you can see people dropping their lovely experience. This person is saying amazing, love the whole thing. You get to live the coffee experience. Like I said, you're someone, you like coffee, you want your coffee in the morning. This is enough to attract you. Somebody said, wonderful atmosphere, attentive and polite staff, and great coffee. I always love polite staff as well. I treat you with respect, and I would like to be treated the same way. So you go there. I think your voice is large. That is why slow down. Okay. So I should still slow down. You guys, are you saying I should still slow down? Guys, are you sure we're going to be able to finish this class in an hour, 30 minutes? Okay. Now, you we will not my that's what I'm saying as well, when we have to slow down. Guys, remember, the pace is okay. For me, the pace is okay. There's nothing wrong with your voice and teaching. You are fine. Guys, I just want everybody to live here with a wonderful experience. Okay, I think we have non-English speaker, or maybe 50% English speakers here. Someone said good pace, guys. Okay, I'll try and turn it. I'll try to bring a balance to it. For me, the pace is okay. Please move this. You know what? We're going to carry everybody along. Everybody's going to leave here with enough information. I think it's those who don't understand English so well. I think that makes sense. Yeah, okay. I think that makes sense now. Okay, but I want everybody to get something solid out of this. So now you come to the page, you're seeing wonderful atmosphere, attentive, polite staff, and great coffee. Now I'm looking forward to have a lovely coffee, a great cup of coffee. This will definitely entice me to the location, and you get to read more organic reviews. I don't want us to dive into that. So, like I said earlier, the address for someone like me that, okay. So thank you. That's actually a good idea. Someone said you can always go back to YouTube for the recap. Yeah. So someone like me that live in Abuja, that I might not necessarily need the map to locate the place because I'm familiar with the terrain. I just take this address and I go with it. For someone that you've not been to Abuja before, this is your first time, the map is your best um help here, and the phone number, like I said. And this is a very lovely feature, which is price per person. But this class is for, well, okay, so price per person. You get to go there and know how much it will cost per person. You get to see that on their Google business profile. I mean, you get to see how much it costs per person to have a meal there. Now you're on a budget. Maybe you have a budget of 60,000 to eat for two, to eat for three. You can clearly see that it might not be enough. So you don't even bother going there and have to go through the hassle of, oh, serve us this, and you see the menu, be like, ah, yeah, this one don't pass my salary. You don't have to go through all that. You can clearly see it from the information is provided. Someone is like, sure, you don't have to get there and yeah. Okay, so service option, vegan dishes. Some people will tell you, oh, I'm a vegan. Is it allowed here? You don't even have to. Some restaurant you might have to call ahead of time because they won't put the information on their Google business profile. But for this, you get to see that they do serve vegan dishes. So you have a partner that is a vegan, you have a child, a loved one. that is vegan, you get to take them there and know that it's a place where you can enjoy your meal as a non-vegan and they as a vegan can enjoy theirs. These are questions and answers option where you get to interact with your customers. These are the analytics where you know when and the exact time and day people interact with your page more. Is it on Mondays? Is it Friday evening after work if you just want to come and have a cup of coffee? Or in the morning. For coffees, I believe it's usually in the morning because when you on your way to work or maybe by noon, you know that lunchtime, you might just want to get a cup of coffee to stay active throughout the day. So their menu highlights, you get to see their menu, what they are serving, and the reviews people have dropped on that. I find this very useful actually because sometimes you go to a restaurant for the very first time and you go and waste money experimenting. I usually don't experiment with my money anyway, but some people just want to try out a new thing. They've not been to Nigeria before and they're like, okay, this fried rice with prawns sounds nice and you just gonna use your money to buy it. But here you get to see that people have dropped reviews under this and get to know which meals are actually their best. Because I believe every restaurant have that meal they really do well in, and some others not so well. So you get to see that here more information. You get to see the link to their Facebook profile, their Instagram profile. Maybe you want to go there and interact with their page more, or any answers you have that has not been answered and you do not want to call them. You get to see that here. Usually, they usually have the opening hours as well. I don't think this company did theirs. They usually have opening hours where they put Monday to Tuesday, open from so time, Monday to Wednesday. Let me see the day. Oh, I missed it. They do have it. So look at it here, hours open. You get to click on the drop down and see the hours they are open. Maybe you by 8 a.m. you want to go and have a cup of coffee. Yeah, you have to look at this and like, oh, they are not open. So all those things saves time because imagine prior to us having options like this, you either have to start calling them and imagine maybe when the network is bad, you're unable to reach them. You don't know. Then you drive down all the way, maybe 30 minutes drive. You get there, you discover they've not opened. They say they're opening 9. Hey, so now you either have the option of staying by the gate until they open or going back home. Like technology has really made our life better. I'm telling you. Okay, so now you get to see, okay, 9 a.m. I'm good to go. I can go there and get my thing done. And yeah, so more information. I think the images we talked about that, the link to their various pages, their menu, and the links to their website. So that's just a preview of what it's about. So now, guys, let me take you to us creating our own Google Business profile. Are we all here? Are we all good? Have I tried to at least cover up some of the inquiries you guys might have? Yep, thank you. Okay. Okay, we're good. All on board. Okay, I'm glad because that's what I want. I don't want you to, I wouldn't call it a waste, but come here and not get anything. I mean, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to have a bad day just thinking about it, like, oh, these people didn't learn what they were supposed to learn. Okay. Okay, so now type on your Google search, Google business profile. It's going to bring you here. You click on, okay, let me take that again for people that maybe did not catch it when I did that. Google. You can already see the option it's bringing here. Get listed on Google business profile. Can you guys see it? You click on it, then it brings you to this page. Are we all here? So we can take it from here. Okay. Maxine, is it Maxine? Let me see. Let me see this person's full name. Maxine is the best student for today. She's on track every day. Like, yeah. No. I'm keeping the name Maxine in mind. Maxine, I'm going to look out for you to the end. Keep this energy till the end. Say, Google me, baby. You guys are nasty. Come on. Okay. I traveled to see. Okay. Okay. So you're all here. Okay, everybody say we're here now. Okay, so let's start. We'll start now. So guys, it's understandable if you don't necessarily want to um create it now. You just want to learn. When we are done, you go and play around with it. I think in one of the last class we took for the last cohort, somebody said, oh, I'm not the one that needs it. A friend needs it. So she came on here and saw how the process was being done. Then we transfer it to the friend. at the end of the class. So let's start business name. Guys, come up with a cool business name. I'm not using any business name that is not cool. It has to be cool. So suggest a cool business name. Someone said KFC. Guys, that's already somebody's business now. Ah, Building Health Solution. A fake one. Yes, a fake one. That has to be a fake one. So it doesn't tell us that it already exists. Hmm. Guys, someone suggest one. Mega's clothing. Hey, baby. Maxine, Maxine, are you with us in this class? I'm going to take back my comment. Three siblings, gorilla brains. Oh, I think I like this. Crispy chicken. Okay, let's put that. Crispy chicken. Yeah, okay, I think we've gotten one. Thank you so much, guys. So, crispy chicken, business category. They're asking you what category does your business fall into. So you have different options to pick from. But guys, if your if you go through the list and you see that okay, maybe your business does not fully form into this particular category, just pick the one that is closest. Guys, we already got one. We already got crispy chicken. So just pick the one that is closest to your business. So because going forward, by the time you get to the third, fourth page, you get to see that you can now customize it to detailedly explain what your business is into. Okay, maybe you have a coffee stop whereby people can just come, just get a cup of coffee and go. You're not selling any snacks, nothing. Excuse me. It might be difficult for you to like put because when you say restaurant, you're not necessarily serving food, just a quick drink for people in the morning. So it sort of fall under restaurant. So you get to pick one that closely describes your business. So in case you're filling this out and you see that, oh, okay, what I actually offer, the service I render, the product I'm selling is not does not really have the option here, but just choose the closest one. You can always modify the rest to fit exactly what you do. I hope that is clear so that we don't get confused when we are doing it on our own. So for us, Christy Chicken, it's a restaurant. We're into food. So we click on next. Are we all together? Or is there something you didn't get? We can quickly go back now. Ah, how did we get here? I lost network. Ah, Kobin Tubo, my brother or my sister. Ah, where exactly did we lose you? Please tell me fast. Tell me fast. If it's somewhere we can quickly go back to. Where exactly did we lose you? So I can just quickly go back. If it's just the previous page, you can easily just go back to that. To create the profile. Okay, good. So that means it's just this page. So now you've clicked on to create, you click on create the profile following Stephanie. Thank you, Nyambo. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. So, okay, guys. So it says now we are creating start. Start is asking us for our business name. Is asking us for the business category our business falls into. Now, if somebody suggested in the chat box Christy Chicken, so we have picked crispy chicken. That's what we're going with. And what category does the business fall? So I was explaining that there's a limited list of categories there, as you can see. It's quite limited. Now, as somebody that wants to register your business on Google Business Profile, you're asking yourself, oh, my business does not necessarily fall in any of this category fully. It's understandable. It's okay. Just pick the one closest to your business. And I set an example with someone that sells coffee, to go coffee. Maybe it's just you just have a small kiosk where you just sell to business people, workers in the morning in a business area. You might be wondering, oh, it doesn't really fall under restaurant. It doesn't okay, what just pick the one that you feel is closest to it, which is a restaurant. Then as we go further, you're going to see it. You can always modify it to fit specifically what you are into. So when people click on your business profile, they get to know, okay, this is what this person strictly serve. You know, we saw on the page we checked, You got to see their menu, saw what they were serving, you get to see their prices. So these are other ways you can, further modify your um your menu so people get to know. So for here, just pick what is closest to your business. Is that clear? Okay. So I hope I didn't catch the name of the person that wasn't following. So I hope you're following now. I don't want anybody left behind. So now we go to the next page. We click next. It's asking us, do you want to add a location customers can visit like a store or office? Now, typically I would say no, but I'm going to say yes, yeah. I'm going to say yes, yes, so that we get to see how the Google map works. Somebody's saying what time to end the class? Are you asking what time does the class end? It's going to end by 11:30. Ends where I'm trying to speed up so we catch up on everything we need. Okay. So do you want to add a location? So for the sake of demonstrating in this class, I'm going to click here so that we get to see it the on Google Map. We get to see it ourselves. I'll say yes. But before doing that, let me go look for a random address to copy because it's going to ask us for the address. We're going to copy this. Okay. We're just going to change the number. That's fine. Okay. Do you want to add a location? You said yes. Go to the next page. Add your business address. So we're going to do that here. It's in Nigeria. The street address, the one we copied earlier. Okay. We're just going to change the number so that it doesn't take us to somebody's establishment. Let's choose say 80. We've chosen the address. The local government. What's the name of this local government? Let me see if it's here. I think it's Asokoro. Um, okay, Asokoro. What city? Abuja. Postal code. Let us put 1000. What state is Federal Capital Territory? Okay. So now we've filled in that information. Did you catch that, guys? Thumbs up if you caught the details of the address. You can say it. Nigeria, the street address, the local government area, the city, and the state. Now, somebody is asking, let's say someone asks, I'm just assuming maybe someone has that question in mind. Oh, my business does not have a location. It is fine. This 21st century, it is fine. People are making their millions without even being online. So if you don't have a physical location yet, no need for don't pressure yourself. It is okay. As you saw from the beginning, it asks us if we have. So if you click no, you still continue the process. It is fine. The only reason why I'm going for that is for the people who do have a physical location so that they know how to go about it. Okay. So we click next. Is this your business? Now it's bringing options that is familiar with online that the name is close to yours. None of this is your business. Click next. Do you provide deliveries or home and offices visits? So now your business now, do you render home service? Do you do deliveries? Do you have that option? Most times when you're into the food delivery business, either you have a location or not, most people do deliveries because some people might not be able to come down. Some people are stuck at work. Some people might have a busy day. Maybe they are stuck at the airport. They just look for a restaurant close by and order. So you would want to always choose the yes if you provide the option of deliveries. But if you don't, that's fine as well. So, but for us here, we're going to pick yes. Add the areas you serve. So there are different locations in Abuja. Some places are maybe quite rural or too far. Maybe for example, now you serve coffee, you sell coffee, and most people want to take their coffee hot and there are some locations that are like 30, 35, 40, 1 hour away. Logically speaking, unless the person provide their own delivery option, you might not serve those areas because by the time your drink gets there, it's cold. You might imagine selling ice cream and where some locations are like an hour, 30 minutes away from you. I mean, if unless you use ice and other option, you might not serve in those locations because it defeats the purpose. By the time you get there, it's no longer ice cream. It's just water cream at that point, and you might not want to do that. So they're asking you if you have areas you don't serve. So for the sake of this class, I'm not going to I'm not going to click anything. So we go to the next page. What contacts do you want to show to your customers? Guys, remember earlier when we checked their someone says proximity matters in. Yes, exactly. God bless you, Leila, for that. Exactly what I was saying. It does matter. Juice. Imagine you're selling freshly squeezed orange and you have to drive 2 hours, unless again you're providing the option of ice. These things might go sour before it gets there and it defeats the purpose. Good point, Leila. Okay, so what contact details do you want to show? So your phone number. Remember, guys, the page I showed you earlier, the Google business profile of that cafe, they had their numbers there. People might have more questions than what you have answered on the Google business profile. I cited an example in with finding yourself in a country whereby you do not have the currency again, but you want to have a meal before leaving the next day, and you don't want to go through the hassle of going to change to their local currency again and be left with extra by the time you are leaving. So you call them to make this inquiry. So that is why the number is important. But let's just put a random number here. Always remember to put the correct code of your country, guys, so that they can make the call. Again, maybe the person is a foreigner, they can make the call. Okay, so we have that here. Your website option. It's okay if you don't have a website. Eventually, as time goes on, you should get. But if you're just starting out, if you don't have a website, it's fine, guys. It's okay to be. Every business started. I had a humble background story. I remember reading the story of Coca-Cola. How they sold, was it 5 or 20 bottles the first year? And now Coca-Cola is one of the biggest brands in the world. So it's okay. Humble beginnings is fine if you don't have a website yet. If you do have a website, it's advisable you put it so that if they are not getting all the accurate information they need on your page, they can always click on that option of going to your website, like we saw on that page that we checked. So for the sake of this, we do not have a website, and it's optional, as you can see. We've already inputted the number. Okay, sorry, I didn't have the 0 for the number. Okay. So why is it rejecting 0.6.325? Oh, sorry. The number was not complete. I think this should be correct now. Okay. I didn't have the last digit. So it's taking us to the next page now. It's verifying the information we put in. Oh, I think my laptop is signaling battery. Hold on, guys. Okay. Sorry. I have to plug my laptop in, signaling that it needs to be charged. I hope you can still hear me. Okay, now you are verified. You go to the next page. Add business hours. So now, like every business, you have your closing hours. You have your, you have your, can you put your WhatsApp link? No, it's specifically asking for your website. That's why that option, it's optional. But there as we go down, you can see on that page that there's the option where you can add your Instagram and your Facebook and your WhatsApp. So the option is in another category. Okay, so add business hours. What hours are you open? Some people don't work on Sundays for their beliefs. It's fine. Some people, if it's delivery, they might not work on Fridays as well for their religious beliefs and attend to prayers and all. So they might have hours they work and hours they days. Sorry, they work and days they don't. Once we click on the days, it's also going to ask us for the hours. So let's say for the sake of this now, we don't work on Sundays, we work Mondays. Now it will ask us what time to what time. Some people work 24 hours. I saw a jollof rice cafe in town. It was so cool. They deliver 24/7. It was really nice. Okay, so but for the sake of this, we'll say we open let's say we open 10 a.m. and we close, say standard work closing time, maybe we'll close by 4, 5. Okay, let's just put 6 p.m. So that's the hours we work on Monday. You can also go down and customize that to whatever day and time you work. That is okay. But for the sake of this, we are just going to forge ahead. We have to click one option. If not, it will allow us to go to the next page. So click that. Having what issues? Okay, next page. So now it's asking us what are the dining modes we have. You have the option where people can come in, sit down, enjoy their meal, or it has to be takeout. It has to be drive through. People just drive through, pick up their coffees, pick up their chicken, and go. Which one do you serve? Like the restaurants we checked out earlier, guys. We saw images of the serene environment. We saw their chairs. We saw the lounge. We saw the. I think there was a little balcony area. We got to see all these things, so you know that you can definitely dine in a space like that. So that is what is asking you here. Is it just a takeout? So for someone that you're doing this business and you don't have a physical location, um you just deliver to addresses. People make their order, they drop their phone number and their address, you deliver. You might just want to click on take out alone. But if you have a space like we do have in this our hypothetical imaginary restaurant, we do have a space because we already put in an address earlier. And mind you guys, I forgot to mention something when creating the address. When you are pinning down on your Google Map to pin the address down, you might want to use your phone because I just believe phone has a way of narrowing down to the exact location that you are. And when you're doing it, ensure that you are in that physical location so that it captures your surrounding. You can't be in maybe 20, 30 minutes away and you're using it. No, it might not capture it accurately. You understand? So you want to be in that location physically present while you're pinning it down on the map. So people get to see when they are looking for your establishment, they get to like, oh, okay, there's a red house close to this place. Oh, maybe you got lost in between, you couldn't find your way. Okay, then you check the map. Oh, okay, close to it is this road, close to it is this popular school, So people can use those landmarks if they are not able to read or use the map properly to locate your business. So it's always advisable to be at that particular establishment, that your particular location when imputing that in. So we picked our option dining and takeout. We go next. Add your business description. Remember, guys, earlier I was telling you that some of those categories might not 100%, your business might not 100% fit into those categories, but just pick the one closer. So here you get to tell us your business description. What do you serve? For the sake of this, we'll just say yummy chicken. But guys, you put more and make sure you have 750 character options. So you get to pick enough. You can input your over no, I think 750 words. So you get to pick your words carefully, do your research, ensure that you pick words that are, what's it called, describes your business properly and they are, quite popular in the industry or the field you are serving. Okay. So yummy chicken, we go next. Add a front store picture. So you want to use the image of your, somebody saying no audio, kwa. Okay, guys, no audio. Maxine just completed Google. Maxine, calm down. We are getting along with everybody now. You're such a show off, but no, Maxine is doing well. We can hear you. So, Philela, I'm guessing. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. I think it's your network. Okay, so it said had a store front picture. You want to go to the front of your store. We saw that in that example we checked out earlier. Take a nice picture, a clear picture, guys. Clean your lens very well and take that picture. A lovely picture that as soon as somebody gets on that street, as soon as somebody passes in front of your establishment, they can see that, oh, this is exactly where I'm going to. Not that you upload a picture where when the front of the house was purple and had a tent, and maybe later they've removed the tent and they've changed it to blue. Of course, someone might pass in front of your building and might not even know it. So you always want to use recent pictures. So you upload that here. But because we don't have any, we can skip that. Add your menu. It's a restaurant, so you want to take lovely pictures of your menu. You can see here what you serve. These are example. Making neat, easy. Your words should be clear. Don't use. Nobody's going to check dictionary, guys, to order a meal. This is where I have a problem. I'm home, so I don't have a store. But it's fine, guys. I said it earlier. If we are choosing the option of we do not have a physical store, it will not be bringing those questions. It's only bringing those questions because we said we have a physical store, and it's not a problem. Ngole, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It is not a problem. You're starting out, and it's okay. It is not a problem. Put there you don't have a location, and it will not bring out all these questions. It's fine. It's not a problem if you don't have a physical store yet. Humble beginnings, guys. It's fine. So, you take a clear image of your menu. People get to see what you're serving. The price and everything. So you put that here. We don't have that, so we're going to skip. Add photos of your dishes. Guys, remember the example we checked out earlier, you could see lovely images. So by seeing some of those images, I'm already salivating. I want coffee. Let me just, you will get there now. It does not look anything like the picture. It will be what the other versions when you go, but I'm just joking. But take lovely images. A lot of people eat with their eyes. I like when the plate looks pretty, the serving and everything is in is well uniform and the colors are popping. Some of us just relate better that way. So, example, these are pictures of their meals. You get to even when you go on popular sites like KFC and all that, you see different images of their chicken, their fries, how crispy it is. They will show you that it snaps and the inside is just so mushy and juicy. And you get there, that's not what you get. I'm just joking, guys. That's not what you get, but you get something close. But that is just to appeal to our site. So yeah, add clear images of your meal. Okay, get a custom domain name, and okay, so you can get to pay for a domain name, or you use the one you are being provided for free. Your edits will be visible once you are verified. Continue. Voila, guys, just like that. Look at us. Look at us popping on Google Business. Look at us doing our thing. So someone searches Christy chicken, our business comes up. A lot of information we did not fill here, but you guys get the idea. You get to see our menu, question and answer, our post. You read our reviews, you look at our menu, and some of these options we are seeing it because I'm the one that created it, so you can edit your profile and all that. Your customers are not going to be seeing that. We are only seeing that because it is our page. You can add photos, you can do all that, and you get to see it. See the map. See the map I was telling you guys. You can see that because we chose an address that we copied Meshai's address, so we only changed I think 4 to 0. You can see that it's showing us that Meshai is very close to us. So that's a landmark. So someone trying to find our restaurant now might use Meshai as a landmark to get to us because when looking at the number, it's not far from each other. This is the business, Chrissy Chicken, the direction. Maybe someone that is not familiar with Abuja terrain, you need Google Maps to direct you. You use the direction. You can call. We put our phone number. You can call to make enquiries. The address is there. The phone number is there. Other information that we did not fill. And as the business is growing, people are interacting with your page. People are dropping their reviews. People get to see those reviews here, and you can always add an update. You can always edit it later. It doesn't have to look like this. You can just when you are even done editing it, you can go as far as sending the name of your business to your friend. You know what, Google it, tell me what you think. Just look at it with a fresh perspective because you, as the one creating it, you might not notice something. But from a customer's perspective, someone is looking for where to, have a tasty chicken and maybe a glass of juice. Search for my business and tell me what you think. Get honest feedback from your friends and family, and you get to use those feedback to it because they are your organic customers. They'll be able to give you amazing reviews on what to do, what not to do, and what they find appealing and what they do not find appealing. So guys, that is basically what this is about, Google Business Profile and how you can use it to grow your business, like my colleague has outrightly explained. So guys, do you have any question? I want to go back to, do you have any questions for me? I hope all of us got how to open a Google Business Profile. Is somebody here that did not get it? Please tell me. If you did not get it, please tell. I think we have like 5 minutes. We can quickly just brush through for you to get it. You should be able to open this by yourself now. Play around with it. Send it to a friend to view it for you. Tell them to tell you what they think, what you should correct. And you can also, guys, go on other people's business profile and check. There's nothing wrong with that. Go and check your competitors. Go and see what they are doing. Go and see how they apply certain things. Go and see what they are doing. Go and see how they are doing it that is attracting um what's it called? How is attracting customers? What are people interacting with their page, with their images? Check all that and learn. There's nothing wrong with that. Check their own. You don't have to just before you know what, guys, before you even create yours, go and check other people's own. See what they are doing and how they are doing it. So all this is just basically telling us how to create a Google business profile. That's why I just went ahead and just created one for us to see and learn together rather than having to rely on just the theoretical aspect of it. Because by doing it together now, we can learn it together. Okay, so guys, do you have any questions? Okay, Maxine said love that. And I really love the fact that Maxine has created us. So tell me, how many people here have created their Google business? Yeah, I agree, Maxine. Practical always, it works best for me. I learn better when I see it, how it's done, rather than just the theoretical aspect of it. My colleague has, majorly covered a huge sum of the theoretical aspect. Someone is saying, can I still see the slides? Okay, what would you like to see? Creating a Google Map listing, we've already done that and you've seen it. Someone said I've created Wella rentals. This is all I want. That's just my dream and hope for this class. You should be able to create it yourself. You should be able to create it yourself. So tell me, guys, how many of you actually created? Somebody is saying, all these are basically what we have covered. Can I create for his friend? Yes, Aisha, I always have lovely friends in my class. Aisha, I think if you remember when I first joined, I told you that someone in the last cohort also created for a friend. Yes, create it for a friend and give her the login details and she can continue from there. Yes, you can always watch this class. I believe it's recorded on YouTube. So all this basically, look at this one now, add attractive pictures. These are things we have covered, guys. That's just what I'm saying. The practical things we just did now. These are it being written down. Importance of attractive pictures. I explained to you that a lot of it is for food or other things that you do. A lot of people eat with their eyes first and they want to see a clear image of what you are selling before even coming down. Practical is very easy to go. I agree, guys. I do agree. Share the attendance. Please can. Okay, but Zoom automatically captures, guys. But for maybe people on YouTube, that's when you need the link to take your attendance. Okay, the attendance link. I am now working on a good one, Tiki. So tell me, guys, I want to know. Let me get at least 50 people that created their Google business profile. Let's see. Like, I want to see how many people follow this class. How many of you actually created your own Google business profile? Created Olubumi. Thank you. Good one. Olubumi created. Fumi created. Etido, I have created mine. Good, good, good. Not yet, but I'll create as soon as I finish this class. That's fair. Good as well. I did. Working on it after this. Me too. Okay. Good, good. Yeah, Maxine, you were even the first to create. I remember I created one, Josephine. Good. Still working on it. Not yet. I created for like 80% on it. That's fair. Working on it. I've created. Okay. Okay, now I'm impressed. Thank you so much, guys. So if there are other things you didn't even get in this class, it's okay. Go online, read more about it. We watch this video, get one or two things that you missed. I did, but you need to beautify it. We just kind of wish through it, so you might need to definitely go back and thank you very much for guiding us through. Yes, you're very welcome. That is what we are here for. Right after this session, I'm working on it. Yes, of course, you can create two two different business profile. Of course, why not? Love it. Thank you, though. Thank you, Maxine. I feel like Maxine is going to be the cool girl in class, like the what she has been using all morning. Right after this session. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so exactly right on the spot, guys. 11:30. We're coming to an end of this wonderful session. Thank you for taking the time out. Thank you for investing in yourself. My language will say, little drops of water eventually makes a mighty ocean. Keep investing in yourself. And I wish you guys all the best as you proceed in doing that. For me, I'll be logging off here. My name is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are
Um,
amazing.
Sorry,
Thank
good
you.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, there are
Chiamaka, is
three
that you?
questions. No, it's Joy. It's Joy.
Mm.
There are three questions in the Q&A session, so I'm trying to wrap up with it. Can you give me a few
Oh, okay.
minutes?
Oh, sure, sure. That's fine.
All
That's
right, thank you.
fine. Okay. See how my moderators are working, guys, ensuring that the answer, like, they don't want to. That is our goal here. We are not leaving any stone unturned. That's why it was important to me that we all understand what we were trying to teach today, and I decided to go with the demonstrating method, and I'm glad we all caught up. So my wonderful moderator is also ensuring that all your questions are answered, and you don't leave here with more questions than you came. So, but for me, I'll be shutting off my camera now. Thank you so much, guys, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Okay, I think I'm done answering the questions.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys.